wasn't that big a deal. I was just like, I even sent you a message on Facebook like saying, "Hey, go enjoy your dinner with your fella." And
No, he's okay. He was just unloading stuff, and like he was just unloading stuff that he brought in. It's no big deal. I asked him. I said, "Are you sure it's okay?" Like, not are you sure because I could do
yeah,
it
I know what you
again.
mean.
But like I was just like, um, hey, babe, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna go out quick, but like I'm gonna go finish.
No,
You know,
you get that
I called it an
permission
interview. I
from
was
him.
like, babe, it's not even an interview. It's just like a conversation. I was like, I'm making it sound.
Yeah, it's I think interviews more to help bring people in to like, yeah, it's just us talking. I keep trying to tell you it's just us talking. It's not like
No, it is okay. Well, like no, this if anything, this is actually helping me get the confidence to like even make videos and not have to worry about
you
like
should.
what I'm saying. But like I was talking about, like I really I really want to make a video, just explaining like all the basics of graphics in The Sims 2, how to improve it, all the issues. I know.
You should make it a
Um,
series. Like that would be really helpful for people.
well, somebody. I mean, what's her name? Can't remember her name. Uh,
On YouTube?
on YouTube, she's posted videos of her neighborhood, something about like the 4 gig memory patch or something like that. Uh,
Jessa?
yeah,
I
Jessa.
love
Like,
Jessa. She's
yeah, I do
awesome.
too. Like,
She's a
she's posted.
guru.
Yeah, she is a guru. But like, I want to become somebody like that. You know, I
Yeah.
don't want to. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Let's Plays and I love speed builds and stuff like that. But if you can even help somebody,
Yeah.
like I see pictures all the time in the Sims 2 Facebook group of people posting their builds, and they're not. I mean, I'm not going to be honest. They're not always the greatest, but I would love to like help people learn how to create better builds and learn
Yeah.
like create people even my amateur skills in like interior design and architecture and stuff. Like I remember when I was younger, like even leaving leaving restaurants, they would always have those real estate ads, and I would like take one of those every time so I could like draw inspiration from those and
Those are
use those
great.
in the Sims.
I did
Yeah,
this. I did the same thing, but not for those reasons.
it
Just
was
as
for the Sims.
I just liked looking through them and just I don't know. I thought they were really funny, but but that's cool that you took. See those types of videos. I would love to see because I am still such a noob. It's like I'm a noob, but I'm not. If that makes any sense, there's so much I could learn from videos like that from tutorials, and that's why I've been making tutorials. I think I'm so glad to see more people like Max has had.
Even yeah, I was about to say even like you and Max, like you guys have posted videos of tutorials that
Yeah,
things I wasn't even aware of. I didn't even know about.
I love
In the
our
same
barn
respect, though,
tutorial.
that's in the same respect. A lot of gameplay. Max has a lot of like build videos.
Yeah,
Angie has gameplay. You have a lot of gameplay
yeah.
tutorials. Mine would probably be mostly like graphics and building and
And that's something
um,
people could really use. I could really learn from that. Like I said, a lot of people and be really helpful. And I really hope you do stuff like that. That's awesome.
I I guess the question would be like what kind of what kind of questions would people have for me, like as far as like building goes? I mean, as far as like something to to build from, you know what I mean? As far like posting videos of building tutorials, like
Mm-hmm.
I guess because I'm just so used to it, it's so second nature to me. I have a
Yeah.
hard time trying to figure out where I could start with helping people. Like as far as simplicity goes, things people can understand, not just
Oh,
I
trust
don't
me.
want to just go balls to the wall and like.
I'll be right there asking you questions. I would love to learn to be a better builder. I feel like I suck. I feel like I've gotten a lot of good like basic buildings. Like that one photo, a couple of photos on our Discord or your Discord. It's you know what I mean. Like, but I
It's
have
like
you my.
our Discord. It's the group's
It's
Discord.
yeah.
Like I don't like you say the group, but like I don't think of the group as mine. Like I think of the group as like
I hear ya.
honestly everybody. Even though I'm an admin like that, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter to me. I just like that everybody has a place to
To come together and stuff. But
yeah.
those photos I posted of like the Broke household on that 2x2 lot, that was kind of difficult. Just that basic house, and I still want to go and tweak stuff like the exterior. I feel like the lawn and stuff looks okay, but like the siding of the house, like different ways and where to place windows and
Mm-hmm.
uh the only thing I know about windows is something my boyfriend told me was how you should like put windows matching or like diagonal up and down, like they should kind of like be symmetrical and stuff like that.
No, that's all personal. That's all personal opinion. Like it just some. I mean, there's some people like. Oftentimes, it's people with like OCD, or like they often like symmetrical. Like I've had to kind of stop myself from making only symmetrical houses because some people like asymmetrical, and they
Yeah,
some people like different elements in the build, like different parts of the house and different sections. Like
yeah.
I mean, some of my builds are symmetrical, but I mean, you kind of look at like I think on the sides of houses, I don't think it matters as much as the fronts, like the front face.
Hmm.
But I don't know.
You don't
Like
seem
I
to agree
said,
with that.
I'll probably get into all of that like on a
On a
on
tutorial,
a YouTube
yeah,
tutorial or
and
something
people
like
would be
that. Yeah.
really interested in that. I personally think so. Like you see, there's actually a few really good YouTubers who do like Max for example, but also there's Terma Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I know other Sims builders, but I'm just like I'll think about it later when I'm in the editing. And I'm sorry to anybody on YouTube I'm offending by forgetting stuff, but but yeah, like how you talk about like that would be super helpful. Like I think the more tutorials, the more we help each other grow and build each other up is what The Sims kind of is all
All about.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I agree.
it's kind of like I know it's cheesy to say it's about positivity, but it kind of I mean, where's the negative? Where's
I mean, you take well, yeah. I mean, there's obviously like negativity here and there, but you take the good with the bad,
Yeah,
and you know
totally, man. What you gonna
that's
do?
in it. Yeah, anything in life,
Yeah. Oh man. Oh,
even like the Sims 4 or Sims 3 versus Sims 2, like pros and cons, like the same kind of concept. Like,
totally.
sure, the Sims 2 is missing a lot, but the Sims 4 is missing a lot. So,
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I can live with the mods that help with the open worldness, like the community time lot mod. I've just been experimenting with that and getting used to that. I love
mhm.
that mod now. I think it's pretty cool. Like, uh, it's
Which one is that?
the community time lot mod. It's so basically when you go to do a community a lot,
Hmm.
and you come back, you know how time kind of resets it. Basically, it
Hmm.
makes it so where um, you don't get to cheat those hours. Like you won't see your
Oh, so
sim.
everything is still happening at the residential
Yeah.
house while you're gone. So, can you come back and things have happened while you're gone, or is it just
N-
like,
yes and no. If you have
oh,
other
okay,
sims living on that lot, you can kind of control them, and your other sim will be still just unplayable and uncontrollable. They'll still be like off on the community time lot, and you can control the other sims.
right?
But say you have a baby on the lot and you've hired a nanny. This is what I've actually seen this happen before. I actually saw it on the Just channel a couple of, I think it was last year or something. She hired a nanny and um, the nanny left, so her kid got
The
taken.
baby was just left on the lot.
And the social worker came and she couldn't control anything.
That is hysterical. Oh my
And
god.
like I said, I've heard about this mod forever. It's one of those mods that been there for a long time, but I never actually started playing with it, experimenting it with until I don't know what last week or so. And I'm really glad I did because it's a funny mod. That's actually
That
something.
makes for a great video, I'm sure.
Yeah, it really does. It has lots of drama and lots of story. I think the character's name was like Kathy or something. But yeah, I also kind of want to transition to our mod videos and mod collections and
Yeah, I've seen you do that. You've done one, yeah, or you've done
kinda
the
not
Birdwood
enough.
one. Max, I don't know if she recently started doing that, but I mean,
Yeah,
is that pretty common? Because I don't want to do something like that,
I
and then
don't
like
think it is.
I don't want to steal ideas from
No,
anyone
you're
because I know
not.
some people get weird about that. They're
You're
like
really
mod reviews.
not. No.
Okay,
In fact, Max was actually asking me if I'm like, I don't care as long as it's bringing, because what I did was I was working on the trace projects. I still, that's a project I need to work on. Talk about putting stuff off and get into it. I think Hexagonal's a really cool person. She's someone I would love to interview. I'm assuming she's a she. I don't know, but I would love to talk about their mod process, how they make it and stuff like that. But they have their whole traits project stuff.
oh, who are you talking about?
Oh, hexagonal bipyramid.
Okay. Oh yeah. I've seen hundreds of those posts on Tumblr.
Yeah, they
Right? Yeah.
yeah they did they started the conversion over from the Sims 3 traits over to the Sims 2 to make it more.
Yeah, I never really understood all that, but
I have some reviews on those. They're not
okay.
very good, honestly, but as far as I know, no one else really did Sims 2 mod reviews. And then Max did her pumpkin one, which is a or not just her pumpkin one, a couple other ones, but
Yeah. Yeah.
her witch one. Well, not the witch. God dang it, I can't think of
I haven't seen them all.
words.
I saw her most recent one, the pumpkin one, and I
Yeah,
or the pumpkin. Yeah, saw that one. That one was pretty cool.
I watched her speed build today. Today that was really really good. The
Oh yeah, yeah,
of Strange Town, I loved it. It was
yeah.
pretty cool. But yeah, it's yeah, you should do stuff like that. I think people would be interested. It'd be helpful. And
If not,
again,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I mean, interrupt you.
oh no, you're fine. I was just basically repeating myself that it's just bringing us all together as a community, building like helping each other grow and learn and stuff. Heck, before this video gets posted, I've been posting the CEP, the color enable package. I had
Yeah, yeah.
I never used that before, and so I made a tutorial for it, and that's going up. I
Oh my
know.
god.
You don't have to look all.
Oh my god, you've been missing out on so many different paintings and
Yep.
recolors of objects, and
Yep.
it's gonna your building's gonna be completely like a new world for you. You're gonna be amazed at how much you could do. Like one of my recommendations, just in short, like when you're building, get a color palette, get like 3 or 4 colors that you like. Once you get
Yeah.
color like CEP, and then just find find custom content with like sets of
Yeah.
recolors, and then you can blend anything in that you want, like any colors. Just pick like 4 colors and
Yeah.
based off like that's another thing that I might make a tutorial on matching
Yeah.
colors and blending things and foreground, midground, background, things like that. But yeah, you're gonna love like CEP.
And it's
Also, you've heard of the scriptorium, right?
kind of the one that from Chris Hatch, the one that puts the custom scripts in your
It,
game.
Chris Hatch, is that the same as Numenor? Numenor?
No.
No,
Okay, so we're
no,
thinking of
no.
different
Numenor.
people.
Okay, so Numenor is on Numenor. Numenor
Yeah,
is on Mod the Sims. I'm
they
sure
made
you.
the CEP one. Yeah.
Well, they also made Scriptorium.
Oh.
So basically, Scriptorium, you install it, and if you want a lighting mod, you don't have to install have the lighting mod. But this is where you can install. Pretty sure the lighting mod, and then any modular stairs that you download,
Yeah.
it automatically installs into the game just from putting them in. I think in the downloads folder and into the folder, so you don't have to go into the text file and edit things. Because if you download like modular stairs, you have to go into a text file, edit it, and add the text, and it's all
Honestly, I've
complicated.
heard of it of modular stairs, but I've never used them. I saw a tutorial once. I think it was last year or earlier this year, and I just couldn't follow. I tried. See, there's the thing is, so many of us are like this. We love the game, but we're missing out on certain aspects like this because,
I
um,
hope to bring that to the table is
yeah,
like all knowledge.
I hope that would be great to see you know more people bring stuff like that because that's what we need because for us noobs especially more and more people are getting into this vintage game. It's crazy, like they're like especially with how Urban Sims, I don't know if you saw her, she brought her Broke series, the Broke Household back series. I
Hmm.
love that. Like I said, I'm really into the Sims. Like I see everything that follows the Sims. I keep this is my nerdiness where I where I follow stuff.
I mean, isn't that all of us? Anybody probably watching this video right now, I would hope. Like, either they
Fingers
haven't
crossed.
played The Sims 2, I hope this video like makes them want to play, or
Yeah.
like or the people who already played, they like totally get our nerdiness.
Yeah,
So,
totally. It's like it's like you're extra geeking out with people from
mhm.
the stuff of fight. That's what makes it so much fun. I love it.
Mm.
But, yeah, so these tutorials will totally help. I think people, make the game more fun and interesting. Like I'm working on story development for people because I feel like
Mhm.
that's where people like lack a lot of is they might like build or make these beautiful sims but never actually go fairly far into the game with them because they like or what do you call it
See,
they
I even struggle as far as that goes, but like, you could probably maybe we'll talk after this, like tomorrow or something, and talk about story development with
yeah
Sims because um I could lay out a story for a 4 or 5 minute video, but as far as like legacy challenges and
Yeah.
continuing and like I already told you I could barely finish lot, so I don't know if I could like do what you or probably I know Rachel does this. Like she'll
Right.
she'll make sure each lot or each family gets played an equal amount of time and just continues. I don't know if
Yeah.
I could like have the consistency to do that. I could try, but my
Yeah.
ADD might stop me.
Well, that's what I would try to
Yeah.
do. I made one video on it, but I want to go further into depth. So let's say you've started your game, you've analyzed your character, because that was the first part of the video was about analyzing like the personality and getting like because you say you make your sim and you kind of have a backstory for them and you've
Hmm.
kind of worked on developing it, but the next part will be about moving forward. Let's say you've played out a couple of days and you're looking to like let's say your sim has a baby and that baby ages up into a toddler and you're trying to think of a
Hmm.
personality to go with that toddler and the dynamic between the parents and them, and it's just how to keep it going, like because
Hmm.
that's hard. It is a struggle. It's not easy.
I mean, I even struggled with like reading comprehension skills. So that's probably why I struggled more with character development. See, I was great. I was great in writing, and I was great in math. But when it came like in English and math, I was great at. But when it came to like history and science, anyway, in English, like that's the biggest thing that I struggled with was like
Yeah,
the main idea or like character development. Like, but
we all
writing, I was like great at. It was just the reading comprehension and the
yeah, I
the
hear
writing
you.
skills. Yeah, I
Hey.
mean, and the fuck and reading comprehension and character development. Like I always kind of struggled with.
Hey, we all have our weaknesses and strengths, like
It's
uh
true. Like, yeah, it's true.
yeah. Oh, one thing I did want to talk to you about was about if you're comfortable with your. We kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but your petition and stuff like that, and basically all the controversy, how you feel about EA pulling the plug on giving the Ultimate Collection away for free, and basically just cutting people off of support and just I feel like we're just cut off at the
Well,
knees.
I agree. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna encourage anybody to go pirate The Sims 2. I mean, I'm not. I'm totally guilty of it. I've done it. As far as on Facebook goes, I can't encourage it.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable giving people links, even though I think they would work. Because personally, I have like all the physical copies of the game, but I don't feel comfortable enough to share links with people. I mean, if people want to find that on their own, then that's more power to them. Now with EA pulling the plug on it, I understand why they pulled the plug. I know not enough people play it now for them to make any profit off of it. Um, but EA has so much money. It's like at this point, would it even matter if you were making money off it? How much?
Even a
Like
few
really, how
cents.
much could it cost to keep The Sims 2 Ultimate Collection Origin? How much? Maybe I'm underestimating. I have no
You're
idea.
not.
But how much could it really cost? And then I hear people say that they don't want The Sims 2 in Origin because they don't like the way Origin works, in
Or
the
even
first
just
place.
sell it.
But even just sell it as a put the put the freaking Ultimate Collection on a physical copy and sell physical copies of it in the Sim store. I
But
mean,
I don't get why they
how
won't.
how hard would that be?
But
Like
the have it as abandonware and have certain websites that God, I can't think of that one website. Um, my
the Pirate
boyfriend.
Bay.
No,
Hmm.
my boyfriend downloads a lot of games that are like I can't think of the
I know which website you're talking about because yeah,
yeah. And
but
just it's legal. It's some people like they'll charge like 99 cents for the game, like just for three
I know
dollars or whatever.
I
But
can't think of the name either, but I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and it's
Yeah.
like if these sites would want to host it, it's like the EA
Hmm.
is not even giving them a chance to
Hmm.
have that option, and I just think that sucks.
It
It's
does suck, and I actually like. It's funny because when I first posted that petition, it was shortly after that happened, and I didn't catch a lot of hell for it. I mean, I didn't, but there were like pessimists, which there always are going to be.
yeah,
There are pessimists, and then when I tried to reach out to some pretty popular like YouTubers, and I also reached out to I reached out to everyone. I reached out to people on Instagram. Tumblr. Anybody that had a big following that I could reach out to. Cricket on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Great Cheesecake Persona, I think I reached out to. Anybody that I could with a big following, and I didn't receive a lot of responses. And I don't know if you know Dread Pirate from Mod the Sims. I even
Yeah.
reached out to her and see if she would help, and she was like, "I don't think it should be on Origin. I don't think it should be."
I remember
So,
reading that.
no,
Yeah.
nothing against her. That's her opinion. Like everybody's
Yeah.
entitled to their opinion. But I was just trying to do something good for the community.
Totally.
And then the holidays and New Year's came up. I got so busy I couldn't promote it anymore, and I think I left that account, the Twitter account, alone for like 3 or 4 months. The signatures they like got to like a standstill. They plateaued kind of, and even after people retweeted it, like it reached like a top. And then just a few months ago, somebody else made a new one, and then it had like 4 or 5 popular Sims accounts on Twitter
Nice.
retweet it. It got like probably like five times as much attention, which
Good.
I thought was awesome. I was like so
Yeah.
happy. Um, but then I don't know whatever happened. I never heard about anything again.
Same. I haven't
So
heard
I
anything to
don't.
talk about either.
I don't. We know EA is listening because people wanted University, the Sims 4 team, EA, um, wanted University, and of course they got that. But
We'll see how good
it
it
makes
is,
me
right?
wonder. They have to see that there's a petition. They've had to see people when it gets like thousands of
Yeah.
retweets, or it gets a lot of attention. There's no way that they can't see it. They have to see it. Now, as far as like, has it been discussed? Who knows? I mean,
A part of
has it been
me,
discussed amongst EA the Sims 4 team,
but a part of me
any game
does
changers?
wonder when it comes to
I did.
like.
One more thing.
Okay.
I did notice that EA game changers did not. They were very. A lot of them would not even acknowledge it. They would not.
I wonder if they
That
could. They might not have been able to allow to acknowledge it. Who knows? It might
I
be a
don't know.
privacy thing. Who knows?
I don't know.
Um,
That was my last
oh
point.
no, you're fine. I'm sorry I interrupted. You're good. I was just thinking about like, how much of you're saying EA listens. How much of that is them themselves who play The Sims and want to see that in the game so they can kind of push their own. I'm not saying they do. I don't know anything about The Sims 4 as far as politics and agenda. It's just something a thought
I
that
don't
just.
either.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm a little ignorant in that regard, in regards to the things that I tweet or post, but I think the Sims 2 should be available to anybody who wants it without having to
Go through hoops.
go about it illegally. Like I feel like it should be available,
Well,
and
it is
of
available
course
on
there
that
are
one
ways.
website.
Oh yeah, on there. Oh yeah, on that website. But
Yeah. We both know what we're talking about, so if anyone's curious who's watching,
I
just.
just can't remember the name right now.
Oh no, I don't actually know how legal it is. I could say the name of of the of the website, but
Who knows? Maybe I'll probably catch hell for talking about some people.
oh,
I'm not having to say anything negatively about anyone, as far as I know.
I don't think
But
so. I mean, I hope I'm not. Sometimes you offend people without even knowing or you realize it. Like
this is very true.
I joke that I'm a Sagittarius. How we're known to put our foot in our mouths. Like we'll just say blurt stuff out, and you never know how it offends, even though we're just like la 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 la. Like, and if there's anything else, like I mean, about the Sims, I mean, I just like talking with you. It's fun.
I enjoy it. I'm glad. Like I'm. Yeah. I'm really glad you got to. I'm really glad we got to talk. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm really glad we.
I
I'm
understand.
really glad we got to talk. I don't even consider this an interview. I consider it
Yeah, that's all it
like
really
just
is.
like friends talking. I guess it's just been a few weeks since we talked, so
Yeah.
it feels more like just us talking. And I'm glad I got to share some of my experiences and what I love about The Sims 2. And
And how get people to know and bring it more into
yeah,
light.
yeah, I
Yeah.
do. I really do. I want people to get to know me, and I want to be real, and I want to be. I hope I'm coming off as genuine and real. You never know. Sometimes, like
He's
you never know how
fake.
you never know what people are going to think about you.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Totally.
like I said, this was kind of like it took me it took me some courage, like even doing this, because I just I've always been wary about putting my real self, like out there
Yeah.
for. See,
Aw.
I'm glad you asked me to do this.
Well, I'm
So
glad you
thank you.
said yes. Like, I'm really happy you said yes.
Like I love that we're doing this right now,
Yeah.
because even with my Twitter, sometimes I will tweet things or post things, and I'll even me posting it, like in my mind I'm like, this doesn't feel genuine. And I feel like if I came right out and said these things, and it was out there for everybody to see me vocalizing and, you know, people to hear, it would sound a lot different because people, when you post things on social media, people interpret it all, you know, all kinds of different ways. Like you could be the nicest person could be made out to be
Oh yeah, I
it
tell
just
you.
yeah. So, but if you're really out here expressing yourself and saying what you feel and being real with people, then there's nothing that anybody can say against that because people can twist words around. They can't twist what you vocalize and what you actually say because it's there for.
Or at least it's harder to, you
Not
know.
that, not to say that they can't, but I'm saying
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
I feel like typing and vocalizing are two completely different concepts,
It's a lot
and
harder to be misunderstood when you're speaking versus when you're saying something. It's when you write something, it's so much easier to get like twisted, especially if you don't use proper grammar or like.
are you attacking me right now?
No, I'm attacking
Not
myself. Like,
grammar, but like
like I'm
sometimes
attacking myself.
I'll like I'll type the same word twice or I'll forget a word. I'll just be completely oblivious to it all day, and then like 12 hours later it'll be like, oh my god, I forgot that word. I'll have to like acknowledge myself. Oh, sorry, I forgot this.
Or have you
Even
seen?
if people know what you mean.
Or have you seen the
But
one that like let's eat grandma or let's eat grandma? Like,
yeah, I've seen
it's
that.
like
But I also just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to kind of put myself out there and express the things that I wanted to express and share things that I wanted to share. And thank you for having your YouTube channel for giving me the opportunity to do
Aw.
so. You know, I saw how many people viewed what's his name again?
Oh, Max, or Cut
Max. Yeah,
Ballistics? Yeah.
yeah. Like I saw how many people saw Max's video and his interview. So
I was really happy people were
I
interested.
just
Yeah.
I'm just yeah, I appreciate that, and it'll really give me a good starting point with my YouTube channel, Simmergetic, and
Yeah.
it really it really helped with that. And I'll be sure definitely to do a shout out for you. I'll probably even interview you
Aw.
too.
Yeah, I'll be game. I don't care. It's whatever. Just
I'll come up with some interesting questions too.
hey, maybe we can
Watch
make.
out!
Maybe
Watch
we.
out! No,
I'll watch. But
I'm just
it'd
kidding.
be cool. This could be a trend, right? Like if people like interviewing stuff like all over YouTube. It doesn't have to be just with The Sims 2. It could be like. Uh, Other games or even The Sims 4, whatever. Just, people inside the community talking with them. I think that'd be awesome. Hey, if you ever.
Same.
I'm here if you ever want to interview anybody, like, I'm right here. I got nothing to hide except for me and my monkeys. Sorry, that's lame. I don't even
Me
think
and my
half.
monkey.
Oh, it's a Beatles song.
Oh,
It's
I didn't catch it. I mean, I love the Beatles. I just didn't catch it.
oh, it's a really obscure song of theirs from the early stuff. It goes, "I've got nothing to hide but me and my monkeys." Like, I'll post a link.
Okay, I know some weird music too. We'll have to we'll have to regroup with that. I can
Right?
show you weird stuff, but
Yeah. Hey, I'll do a quick little outro if you're cool.
okay, that's cool.
Thank you so much, and for your thanking me for thanking you. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already,
You
uh,
should definitely subscribe to Sarah.
and subscribe. Go check out Kyle's channel. I'll post all the links of all his social media in the comments below, and pretty much everything we've been talking about in the description. If I forget anything, you can remind me in the comments, and I'll update it. Until next time, bye guys. So.